The studio lights shimmer softly as Lorraine Kelly greets the audience with her familiar morning warmth. Today we're honored to have a true legend, Sir Michael Caine. Applause fills the set. The camera cuts to Caine, smiling politely, his posture calm but guarded. Lorraine begins with light-hearted questions about his career, his iconic roles, his charm that has spanned decades. Caine chuckles, giving the crowd that signature grin, but something feels off. His eyes linger too long, his words carry a hint of weight. Lorraine leans forward, lowering her voice. You've spoken recently about the Britain you once knew. Do you feel that's gone forever? The air shifts. The smile fades. Caine adjusts his tie, his tone slower now. Well, Lorraine, let's just say things aren't what they used to be. The studio falls silent. Lorraine presses again, a little sharper this time. But isn't that just nostalgia? Maybe the world changed and you didn't. The tension crackles. Caine's gaze hardens. He leans closer, his voice deep and deliberate. Lorraine, if you really want to talk about Britain, then let's talk about truth. A murmur runs through the crew. Lorraine freezes. The audience holds its breath. Lorraine's smile tightens, the charm replaced by something colder. Truth, Sir Michael, she says carefully. Or just your version of it. The audience chuckles nervously, unsure if it's still part of the show. Caine doesn't flinch. I've lived long enough to see truth rewritten by headlines, he says, voice firm. You call it progress. I call it pretending. Lorraine crosses her legs, her tone now cutting. You've made comments about old Britain. Some say that's just code for wanting the past back. For ignoring what's modern, what's fair. The word fair hangs like a challenge. Caine exhales slowly, eyes narrowing. I'm not against fairness. I'm against forgetting who we are. The audience shifts in their seats. The tension feels alive. Lorraine tilts her head. Or maybe, Sir Michael, you're nostalgic for privilege. The line lands like a strike. Gasps ripple through the studio. Caine's jaw tightens. His voice trembles with restrained anger. Privilege? He repeats. I came from nothing, Lorraine. I earned every moment, every scar. He pauses, the room still as stone. You just inherited the spotlight. Lorraine's expression falters. The air thickens. Producers exchange frantic looks. Cameras stay locked on them. The silence feels ready to explode. Lorraine's hand twitches toward her earpiece. A producer's voice crackles faintly, urging her to cut to commercial. But Caine isn't finished. He leans in, eyes burning with conviction. You know what's wrong with television now? You invite people like me to speak, but the moment we stop agreeing with you, you pull the plug. His voice echoes across the studio, commanding, raw. Lorraine tries to interrupt, forcing a calm tone. Sir Michael, that's unfair. But he cuts through her words like a knife. Unfair? I fought my way out of poverty while you sit there judging people from your chair of comfort. You call that fairness? A ripple of unease sweeps through the audience. The live comments flash on screen, viewers typing furiously. What's happening? Is this real? Don't cut him off! Lorraine glances toward the camera, trying to regain control. We'll be right back after... No. Caine's voice booms. Don't you dare hide this. Let them hear the truth. The crew freezes. Someone yells, We're still live! Caine turns to the camera, face set with fire. This is what they do. Silence you when you speak from the heart. Lorraine stands up abruptly, shaking. Sir Michael, I think we're done here. After the break, Lorraine reappears on screen, her smile brittle, her voice measured. Welcome back, she begins, eyes flickering toward the empty chair beside her. We had a spirited conversation earlier with Sir Michael Caine. Unfortunately, that discussion has now ended. She forces a quick laugh, but it doesn't land. The studio feels colder. Backstage, producers huddle over monitors, whispering frantically. One of them says, Twitter's blowing up. Char's Caine vs. Lorraine is trending. Another mutters, ITV wants the footage locked down. But it's too late. Viewers are already dissecting the confrontation, replaying shaky phone clips posted by someone in the audience. On air, Lorraine continues, her tone clipped. We encourage open dialogue, but respect is non-negotiable. Her words tremble slightly, not from fear but fury. The chat feed floods with comments. He told the truth. She shut him down. Who's hiding what? The network cuts to a pre-recorded segment. But in the control room, a young technician gasps. You need to hear this. A faint audio file begins to play. Muffled voices during the commercial break. Caine's deep tone, Lorraine's sharper one. Then something neither side expected. A third voice, low and commanding, saying, "End it now. Pull the plug before he says it." The leak goes viral within minutes. By morning, the entire country is talking. News outlets replay the confrontation on loop. Clips, memes, debates on every channel. Half the nation calls Caine a hero for speaking truth to power. The other half calls him a relic clinging to the past. Lorraine's show faces a storm of criticism for cutting him off. Advertisers pull out. Her producers go silent. Then Caine's spokesperson releases a statement. Sir Michael stands by his words. He will not be silenced. The internet ignites again. Rumors swirl. What truth was he about to expose? That evening, Lorraine returns to her show, pale but defiant. "I owe the public honesty," she says, voice trembling slightly. "Yes, there was a heated exchange. But what you didn't see was the pressure behind it." She pauses, her eyes glistening. "There were calls, before the interview even began. Calls telling me what not to ask." The studio falls silent. Lorraine swallows hard, her voice breaking. "So to whoever tried to control that conversation, I won't be your mouthpiece anymore." She looks straight into the camera, her final words deliberate, heavy. "You think you know the truth? Wait until you see who called the shots." Cut to black. If this moment gripped you, if you felt that spark of truth beneath the headlines, don't let it fade. What really happened between Michael Caine and Lorraine Kelly? Who pulled the strings behind that live meltdown? We're diving deeper in our next episode, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Hit like if you believe conversations like this matter. Subscribe so you're here when the next revelation drops. And drop a comment. Whose side are you on? Caine's defiance or Lorraine's control? The debate starts right here, and your voice is part of it.